Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to another edition of the Sports Plug Show. I'm one of your hosts, Alistair.
And I'm one of your hosts, Sean Hackshaw. Hey, call me Hack, though, because, it's Hackshaw. You get it?
If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and just follow us, man.
Kawhi Leonard has been traded.
Just like that. Yeah, so this trade basically that went down with Kawhi Leonard. First of all, who do you think won the trade first off? Let's start there.
I don't know, man. This is tough. The Spurs won. Let's be serious. The Spurs won. Look, the Spurs traded Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green to the Raptors, right? The Raptors traded Demar Derozan and a 2019 first-round pick. Now, DeMar DeRozan seems like a player, like a team guy. He seems like he wants to win. He did play on Team USA, so he does know Greg Popovich, right? And Kawhi seems like he's headed for LA regardless of anything that happens. LA has a max contract still in the waitings, in the wings. Spurs, you won. I'm sorry. You're going to keep DeMar DeRozan. You're going to build around DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, and build a team now. I think the Spurs won. What about you?
I think the Spurs won that trade too, man. DeMar DeRozan is still kind of young. He's still like semi in his prime, So I look forward to seeing what direction Toronto actually is going to go in because we don't know. This Kawhi Leonard looks like a one-year rental for Toronto, so that was kind of a risky choice, but I guess they felt they needed to go in some type of direction by at least blowing up the team.
Paul George has set an effect off in the league like, you can rent a player and he might stay. They're betting 50-50 that he stays, and most likely he won't, man. He's an LA guy who wants to play in Toronto anyways.
Right.
Nobody even know who the coach is over there yet. Do we even know who the coach is yet? No. I heard the head coach got fired, which was the coach of the year this year, and I'm confused. You made a big trade without a head coach.
And they didn't even take that into consideration. Maybe they might be trying to get another player based on what the relationship is with Kawhi Leonard. If he feels like, because what if he doesn't feel like he wants to play this season?
Oof.
He could still be a good asset to trade.
It's impossible. There's no way they're gonna try to pull off a package in 1 year to try to offload Kawhi Leonard. That's tough.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. That's what I'm saying. Toronto, I don't know.
Maybe Danny Green.
Yeah, but like I said, we don't know what direction they're trying to go with. So it depends. Honestly, to me, it really depends on how Kawhi Leonard sees himself in that organization. You look at Kyrie Irving when he got traded to the Boston Celtics. It seems like he fits in perfectly. So it seems like he may want to stay.
But he wanted to be there, though. I'll let you know that now. Kyrie wanted to be in Boston. That was a fact. I don't know if Kawhi wants to be in Toronto. I haven't seen any quotes yet. We're probably going to see some quotes soon, but we don't know. The Spurs, though, are definitely in a rebuild mode right now, I think, with their whole trade in Kawhi Leonard. Tony Parker leaving.
Yeah.
No more Tim Duncan, obviously. Kawhi's gone now, so they're definitely in a rebuild mode. I think the Spurs are going to be well off, though. They're a well-solid team, well-oiled. They can definitely compete in the West with any other team, so I do have them in the playoffs.
This also makes the team a lot more younger. So you still have the same San Antonio system.
Yeah.
Greg Popovich, I believe he's still coaching this season. Along with some young players, and now you got a 4-time All-Star in DeMar DeRozan. It's definitely looking bright. I think they might make the playoffs in 2 years. Where do you see the Raptors?
They should definitely just be like no team in Toronto right now. You're not even in America. They should just bring back the Seattle Supersonics, right? And be like, Toronto, you're done with basketball. Move everybody else over there, and you'll be straight. 2 years, I see them gone. Or make a Vegas team and not have Toronto anymore. Because Vegas is obviously in America.
Hey,
2 years, nowhere.
And listen, you guys gotta remember, he's from the north too. From Boston.
Listen, I'm from the north.
So he understands.
I'm from the real north. We the north, not y'all. Y'all somewhere up there.
The Toronto Raptors in 2 years will be a lottery team.
Oh my God. In 1 year, they'll be a lottery team. Kawhi Leonard's not going to play. They're gonna tank the season. They're gonna try to get Zion Williams.
Try. It's not gonna happen.
Or RJ Barrett. Watch out there. That's my early draft prediction.
This just in. DeMarcus Cousins on the negative reaction to his move to the Warriors. And I quote, "I don't give up."
This is normal DeMarcus Cousins though, so I'm not surprised.
Imagine him and Draymond Green on the court at the same time bullying people. That's gonna be a problem.
Their mentalities are the I don't give a bleep about anything and anybody in my way. So I think they're gonna be a tougher defensive team.
Reaction to the whole DeMar Derozan trade. Quote from Isaiah Thomas says, "Just learn from my story. Loyalty is just a word in this game." Shake my head. A lot of people are feeling that DeMar Derozan got stabbed in the back because he was loyal to the team. He could have left when he had the chance, but he decided to stay. He still has 2 more years on his contract, bro.
I don't believe in loyalty in a business. Like, we all have to separate ourselves and remind ourselves that, yeah, it's a team thing, but it's also a business. The players in the locker room didn't trade you. The GMs and the basically the head honchos of the organization traded you, okay? They seen you as a problem and an asset to make them better, and it was a business move. I can't talk about loyalty, man, because that was in my heart, man. You brought the Boston Celtics back from death. I don't care what anybody says.
Made them relevant.
And you helped us
get Kyrie.
Get Kyrie and do the things we're doing now. Just like when we traded Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce for all those picks and everything. It's because it's a business, man. And I don't believe in loyalty in a business. Like, who's you loyal to? Who you loyal to, DeMar DeRozan? Who? Kyle Lowry? Like, you want
Kyle Lowry doesn't show up in the playoffs every season, so why are you so?
Maybe this is what you want to do, DeMar DeRozan. This is what people not telling. This is what you wanted.
Maybe not. But who knows? I just wish the best for both parties. I hope Kawhi ends up in LA, and I hope DeMar DeRozan ends up in LA.
Dang. So it's gonna be
LeBron has 4 years on his contract.
LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and DeMar DeRozan
on the same team. Just save that footage for when it happens, and then come back and be like, "All right, are y'all back? I'm talking to y'all in the future. I told y'all this was gonna happen."
Jabbar Parker said a very interesting thing the other day, and he almost was quoted saying Derrick Rose is one of the greatest of all time in Chicago basketball history. And if I don't know anything about basketball, that little guy named Michael Jordan was over there in Chicago. So, in history, dog?
That's true when you really look at it. Jabari Parker is one of those players that always suffered from injuries. Derrick Rose was also one of those players that suffered from injuries. So the fact that Jabari Parker could empathize with Derrick Rose's injuries, he knows at the back of his mind that Derrick Rose is really going to be a special player, barring the injuries. Now, he's still playing at a high level, not at where he once was.
But he's playing in the NBA.
But he's still playing in the NBA.
Yeah.
So, from that standpoint, I see where Jabari's coming from. Maybe his claims was a little bit, blown out of proportion, but he was tired of people disrespecting Derrick Rose.
Listen, Derrick Rose was one of the most unique athletes I've ever seen in my life. Like, Westbrook is one of them. LeBron's another physical athlete that I have, that's all time. But Derrick Rose won an MVP when LeBron was in the league, and convincingly. Like, nobody was like, Derrick Rose wasn't supposed to win that.
He was also the youngest in NBA history to win the MVP.
So I feel where Jabari Parker's coming from. He was one of the greatest at that time. At that time, he was one of the greatest. Absolutely. Like, nobody was messing. Like, you played the Bulls, you playing Derrick Rose downhill for 42 goddamn minutes. Jabari, though, you got a lot to live up to, man. I want to see you do good, though, Jabari. Like, Jabari Parker, you were a top draft pick, man. And injury has plagued you, but still, man, you got to get on your ball, man. Like, from the times that you weren't injured, You know, like just a little bit. Maybe it will overshadow.
He was a mid-level player.
Yeah.
And you had younger players, and of course Giannis
came out of nowhere.
It's pretty interesting what he says, though. It's amazing how one could take up for somebody because they know what they've been through.
Yeah.
You know, so shout out to Jabari Parker and Derrick Rose. So thank you guys once again. This was another episode. We're just gonna keep doing what we do. We started a GoFundMe. The link is gonna be in the description. And like that's a sports plug show, man.
Done.
Done. That's it.
They said done.
Sports plugs.